Welcome to I Can Do That with Nicole Empowers. All right, so this episode 3, is about purpose. So, in the last episode, I talked about how I quit my corporate job about a year ago, and I've basically been on this journey to finding my purpose and really just asking God and being open with God about what it is that I'm here for and what is it that I need to be doing. And so in doing that, I've, basically been doing this for a little over a year, and I'm absolutely not perfect. I don't have exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to, down to the letter, but I am a lot closer than I was before. And so I just want to share some of the things that I am doing / have done that have made things a bit more clear for me in hearing God and trying to find my purpose, right? So number one is definitely having like that mindset shift. So one thing that I looked at was that, sometimes it's not the work that you're doing, but it's the environment. And so understanding that was very, very helpful, because when I left my job, I felt completely crushed. I felt like, man, like, am I not good at my work? Am I like, what is the issue here? But it wasn't really that I wasn't good at my work. It was more so the environment that I was in. And so sometimes you just don't need to be in certain environments. And I think that's a part of knowing yourself and getting to know what you should do and where you should be. So that, I think, was a great thing to think about first. But the other thing that I think is the most important would be to just ask God to reveal to you your purpose and what it is that he wants you to be doing. That was like super, super important. It's almost like inviting God into it. And I'm even going through this now with, being an entrepreneur and just wanting God to be a part of what I'm doing. Like I need to invite God in. So invite God in to your heart, to your life, and say, hey, I need you. I need you to help me. The next thing that I started to do was I started to write down all of my ideas. So I had kind of done that, but now I'm trying to get a bit more organized with that and diligent about writing down my ideas, writing things down as they come, because I really think that those are things that God is telling me. I really feel like God is speaking to me in that way. And so I have just started to get used to just, grabbing my iPad or grabbing a pen and paper and just writing down whatever idea it is that comes to mind, and, pray on it. Or, I think you just have to use your discernment on those ideas. But that's been really helpful for me. The next thing that I did, but it did take me a little while because I think I was just putting it off. But one thing I did was I made a PowerPoint of all of the work that I've done. And it's almost like a graphic resume. And so I put in it like all these different products that I've worked on, all these different things that I have personally done within my jobs. And it was so cool because I really hadn't taken the time to just bask in some of the things that I had done. I was just so used to moving to the next thing, and being able to see that was like, wow, like, Nicole, like, you're pretty awesome. And so I think that you guys should do that too. Like, anyone listening, please do it, because it's such a great exercise in, even if you just need a little boost, like, you can do hard things. You can do tough things. You can do them by the deadline. You can do them fast. You can do kind of the impossible when it comes to these jobs. Okay. The next thing is make a list of all the work you've done that you actually enjoy doing. So this was something that was eye-opening for me because I do love planning and putting things together, but there were some aspects of the planning and program management that I didn't really like. And so it was interesting to see that, wow, like I like these things, but don't really like this. And even now I'm noticing like, oh, I do like this aspect of education, but maybe I don't like this part, and so on. So being able to do that has helped so much because I just have a clear mind about what I've done, what things I actually like to do, and I've invited God into that space. So yeah, so I hope you guys try it. Thank you so much for listening to I Can Do That with Nicole Empowers. If this episode inspired you, made you think, or even made you laugh, please like it and share it with a friend that can do that too. If you want to see other things I'm doing, please check me out on social media. All of my links to find me will be in the description below. Can't wait to see you and meet you one day. Thanks.